Previously in Let's Play Mega Man 8.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
My name is Duo.
His name is Duo! And now for the continuation. Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 8. So now we have 4 new robot masters that we have to fight in order to get to Dr. Wily. But before I take on any of them, I'm gonna go back to Dr. Light's lab because, well, he has new parts for us. Look at that, new parts for us, woohoo! And one of them I definitely want to get, the Hyperspeed Charge. That's right, the Hyperspeed Charge. What does it do? It allows you to charge your Mega Buster a heck of a lot quicker. So I can shoot charged shots a lot quicker than normal. But the next guy we're going after is this guy, Sword Man. What does he think he is, He-Man or something? I don't know. But whatever the case is, we're going after this guy.
Ready.
Seems like we're in the Amazon or something. Nice castle in the background. Looks like Nightman's castle. I don't know. I really don't know. But there's a castle in the background. And then we have this temple here. Oh, by the way, you can shoot those bats if you want, but I decided not to. But yeah, guys, in order to get through, we gotta get past these 4 barriers, and there are 4 rooms. And they have 4 symbols. Guess what the symbols mean? Well, as you can tell, you go here, and it has an ice symbol. So you have to use the ice ability that you got from Frostman in order to get through this part here. So that's how you get through that. And believe me, you want to use the ice here because that fire is instant death. Yes, believe me, it's instant death. And believe me, on my test run, I accidentally ran into one of the fires and I died. Good thing it was a test run, though. But the next room I'm going after is the grenade room. And you gotta look carefully in the background when I use a grenade. Okay, so we have a yellow thing that we have to use. By the way, that was a bolt there. And I use another one, so there's a green marking, so yellow, green, and the next one should be red. Yes, you can kind of see red. So with that said, basically there are gonna be buttons up ahead when I start moving, and you have to push them in the right order. They are a different order every single time. So here I gotta be careful. Yellow, green, and red. If you choose the wrong one, an enemy will come after you and you have to do it all over again. You can go back if you want to double check to see if you, missed one of those things. Oh, by the way, each one of these rooms, yeah, this is the one we're going after is the electric one. So you gotta use your, Thunder Claw to get through this. But, yeah, if you miss hitting the buttons before you basically exit out of this area, you just have to go back in and retry again. But don't worry about it if you miss a button. I mean, yeah, just go back and redo it. These rooms are too hard, in my opinion. They're a unique idea, but I wish this idea here was used more for Dr. Wily's lab or whatever, rather than just a regular stage after, the 4 first robot masters. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, we're at the last room here, and you gotta use, what's it? Tornado Hold. Yeah, sorry. I always forget names of the abilities that Mega Man has, but yeah, you have to lift that thing up over there. And this one, you have to be a little bit careful. You gotta move it slowly. And as you can see, there are bats there. They're getting in my way. But move it across. Come on. A little bit closer. And boom. Got it across. Jump over. And we made it to the other side. So there we go. That's all 4 of the barriers. Hooray! So after you get through all this, what do you got for us waiting up ahead? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not no boss, but it's a mini boss. Yes, it's another mini boss. And it's this wall thing. And the only way to hit it is when it exposes its crystal right there. Now, this first part of it, it's not too hard. Just gotta avoid the fire that it shoots at you. But after a while, it'll summon something, and you'll see it come out when it summons what it needs to summon. In the meantime, just try to shoot the crystal every time it opens its mouth. This thing is not particularly hard. I don't know what it's weak to. I would assume Grenade Man's weapon. I am not entirely sure. But there you go. Yeah, the next part there, he summons a giant hammer that comes out in the background. You gotta be careful because sometimes he might send that hammer to go after you. And you have to jump from one platform to the next. Like that. Boom. So yeah, if you see the hammer start to move, yeah, just jump to another platform and just hopefully you don't fall into the lava because the lava is instant death, by the way. Yes, you don't want to fall into the lava. Falling into lava is bad. You don't want to die like the Terminator now, do you? No, you definitely don't want to die like the Terminator. But yeah, guys, we finally got past the mini-boss, and here we got another rush ability. And that rush ability is actually, well, Rush comes out and he drops a bunch of bombs on the enemies, so. But this next part here, we have this platform here, and if you push the button, well, whatever button you push on each side, it goes in that direction. As you can see here, I'm showing off the rush ability that you have. It drops bombs, and that's pretty much all it does. I just gotta wait for that thing to come by again, and we want it to shoot us up. As you can see, it's lifting us here, and here we go. So yeah, this part here, you got, well, more of these platforms, and that hammer thing is gonna be right there, so you gotta avoid that. And if one of those guys, one of those bats grabs you, you actually have to use the D-pad to break out of it, like wiggle back and forth. Otherwise, well, he's just gonna keep draining health from you. Now here, I just try to move quickly here, and boom. Now I gotta wait for the other fountain, and I can move across both of them, go up here to the ladder, and move on. Hooray. So, yeah, this, I would say this stage is a little bit more trial and error than anything. Yeah, there I grabbed the health, and then there was a bat there. Spooked me, I didn't even see it beforehand. But, yeah, just continue along the way. Now here I get Grenade Man's weapon ready because up ahead, there's actually something that you can break with Grenade Man's weapon, and you gotta do it carefully right here. There we go. And yeah, if you hit the back button a little bit, it actually slows you down. You can actually kind of do things. But if you go up here and you go over to the left here, there's actually something over here, and it's a bolt. So that's why I wanted to break that barrier there so I can get that bolt. But you go over here to the teleporter, and it brings you to where the platform was going to bring you towards anyways. But we're finally at the boss, Sword Man.
Let's make this a fair fight.
Alrighty, let's do it. Yes, that's right. Swordman, for some odd reason, he's a very fair and friendly fighter, I guess. I guess he's very noble. Makes sense. I mean, by all means, he does have a sword. But surprisingly, I never got him to do an ability that he sometimes does every once in a while. As you can see, every once in a while, he'll jump towards where you're at and try to fling fire at you. Or he'll do that spin attack thing like he did right there. But the other ability he can do, he can summon a rock from the sky and launch it at you. And if he does that, well, basically you want to avoid the rock as best you can. Try to get as close as you can to him just before he launches that rock and avoid it. But as you can see here, I find Swordman to be not too hard whatsoever. We've already defeated him. So what do we get for defeating Swordman? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the sword. It has something to do with fire. Is it a flame sword? Possibly. Possibly. It might just be a flame sword. Who knows? It could be an ice sword. Guys, it's a flame sword. Anyways, guys, this was the first of the next 4 Robot Masters. Who are we going to go after next? You guys will have to find out on the next episode. Until then, guys, you guys take care. I'll see ya on the next one. On the next episode of Let's Play Mega Man 8. I'm sorry, but this guy has 2 heads. Shouldn't he be called Search Men? Search Men! It's not personal.